Alright, every pony, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another fanfic for you, just a little something to hold you down. So, without further ado, let's read the description. Is it really that echoey in here? Hello, echo. After he breaks up with Watermelon Splash, Candied Sketch learns that she is an insane maniac who is obsessed with vomit. That's the whole description. Warning: this fic contains belly rubs, and if it's somehow not obvious, vomit. Also, the person this story is about does not have an OC. I made one up. I will not mention his real name, and he is actually a really nice person. This story is not meant to target him at all. The Truth About Love in Equestria. Written by Dover Yuri. Chapter 1. It hurts. Literally. I had a cult friend once. That was when I was stupid and naive. There's no such thing as true love. I know this for a fact. I don't care what Princess Cadence says or does. Love is stupid. My name is Watermelon Splash, and this is a story about me and Candied Sketch. One thing I did right from the start was tell him all my secrets. He said I was brave to do that. Ugh, corny, stupid love. But there is one thing I never told him. Voices. I never told him about the voices in my head. The ones that screamed, "Make him love you!" and "Don't let him get away with abandoning you! Make him pay!" And one day, after he broke up with me, I listened, and I have no regrets. I asked him if he would test out a new potion I was working on. He agreed. It indeed was a new potion I was working on, but its intent was to cause extreme stomach cramps and vomiting. I didn't tell him, of course. It was a mixture of activated charcoal, vinegar, raw flour, and sugar. The raw flour hides the scent and taste of the vinegar. He drank it in one sip, since it was a fairly small bottle. It was black in color due to the charcoal, but I assured him I simply added food coloring. As soon as I knew he had swallowed, I shoved a pink bandana in his mouth and held him down, smiling while doing so. I'm much stronger than him, so this was easy. He gave a confused and terrified stare as he struggled to free himself. This was, of course, an abortive effort. "There!" I yelled. "Now you can feel in your stomach what I feel in my heart!" Suddenly, he stopped squirming, and I heard a loud grumble coming from his stomach. The poison was beginning to work its magic. I don't know why, but for some reason, I liked this. I smiled sweetly like nothing was wrong. I could tell by the pained look and the tears welling up in his eyes that it hurt, and it hurt really bad. I looked deep into those pleading eyes and smiled menacingly. I loved to see him in pain after how he broke my heart. I looked him straight in the eyes and said very seriously, "Now, I'm going to take the gag out of your mouth. I lifted my knee directly over his stomach. If you scream for help or try anything funny, the knee comes down and I won't be gentle. Understood? He nodded his head slowly. I removed the rag. He began to cry, begging for mercy. Why are you doing this to me? Whatever I did to you, I'm really sorry. I'll do anything, just please make it go away. It hurts so much. Please make it stop. I'm so sorry. His pathetic begging almost made me want to. But there was not much I could do now anyway. Suddenly, I heard a series of loud grumbles. He tried to sit up, and I let him, still holding down his back hooves. He retched twice, then vomited a black substance all over the floor. The chunky substance spattered onto the rug in the bed beside him. He laid back down for a second, his stomach still having not ceased making noises. He sat up again, quicker this time though. He vomited 3 times, but the last time there was much left. I don't know why, but the sight of this turned me on. I've told him I've had a thing for vomit before, but I don't think he ever thought I would love watching him throw up. He sat, panting for a minute before he vomited again, this time a yellowy green watery substance. Whoa, I knew the activated charcoal was going to make him throw up, but I didn't know it was going to make him puke bile. Normal throw up I like, but bile? Ew. Luckily, he only did that once. Then, he was done. He laid back down, but I didn't have to hold him down anymore, as he obviously was not in any condition to sprint out the door. Knowing he was done, but obviously still in pain, I gently lifted him onto the bed. Now that his punishment was over, I could be kind and caring again. Do you promise to love me forever? Do whatever I say and never tell a living soul what I just did?
Yes. I promise.
He said weakly. Okay. Now, I will make it go away. I placed my hands on his stomach and gently began to rub in light circles. Then, lateral motions up and down. Very slow and delicately, I massaged his cute little belly. He began to relax, and it was obvious I was making him feel better. The constant gurgling began to die down after about 5 minutes. I just couldn't resist feeling just one more gurgle, so I just pressed down as hard as I could and moved my hands up as down as fast as I could. He groaned in pain.
Why did you do that? I thought you were gonna help now.
His stomach began rumbling again, and I couldn't help but smile at the sound. Sorry, I couldn't help myself, but I'm done now, I promise. He closed his eyes as I resumed carefully massaging his soft, furry, fat, and delicate tummy, enjoying it very much. I made circles as I made my way down his stomach, then to the sides. I don't know why he let me. At that point, he probably could have made a run for it, but he didn't. I'm not sure why, but I think he trusted me not to hurt him anymore. After all, a promise is a promise. I leaned down close to his face and spoke. "I love you," and kissed him passionately, sticking my tongue in his mouth and tasting the leftover vomit. It was amazing. After that, I warned him once more of the consequences of telling. And he never has. And you won't tell either, right? Right? Good. Or you will know the consequences. Author's note. I know this is a short story, but it's just something I wrote when I... But it's just something I wrote when I was mad at my ex for breaking up with me. Don't worry, I'm not insane, and I would never actually do this. For me, writing is like playing Punch Your Ex or Whack Your Boss. It's just a way of letting out my anger without hurting anyone. Same can't be said for my keyboard, though. The end. Oh, this story was awesome. I loved it. Oh man, I want to know what everyone else is thinking. Like, whoa. Too bad, Spearheart's like, over there, doing stuff right now.
Yeah, it totally sucks. It would be super awesome if Spearheart was here.
Yeah, I know.